A horrible fire broke out in our village Dawlatpur, there in the house of Arif. There it killed two cattle, spotted, and one other very huge bull. It's got a lot of burning, and a lot of people gathered there. Many of them had a lot of efforts to douse the fire. They poured a lot of buckets of water. The house is very near by the roadside, and beside the road is the pond. Lots of people gather there, and the call was made, and that's why the electricity was turned off from Charghat electricity office. A lot of efforts going on, but a lot of people enthusiastic to watch all this, and they troubled the water pouring because they were in the way, but they were also taken away. There were a lot of people, and it's horrible. You see the bulls, two cattle burned dead, spot dead. The efforts being underway, and the fire doused after kind of half an hour or so, but a lot of fire was still burning. That's why for a long period of time the buckets of water poured in. It's really horrible. It's hard that because of the coil the fire broke out. Initially it was heard that electric short circuit, but probably it was because of the coil, and there are a lot of garbage, you can say, and a lot of constable, very, very combustible goods, a lot of straws there. So it was because of that the coil may have spread the fire, and it was a horrible night. It was around 10 o'clock or even before that the fire broke out. There was a huge commotion. People were rushing in, and there was also miking. One boy announced in the mosque mic that the fire broke out. It's 100 meters from our house. It's in the Uttarpara, but very close to Borobari. And as it is, a lot of mosquitoes are really troubling us. Mosquitoes help us in some ways, but it damages many more ways. So what I want is the science should stop the mosquitoes, and science can extinct mosquito like dinosaur. There are many controversies. I'm in favor of getting the mosquitoes extinct. You see, it's night, and as electricity was cut off because of the phone call, as it could spread the fire further, and I helped a little with my torch. Here you see, this is such a big cow, and it has a lot of burn injuries, and you see a lot of enthusiast people around. Bodhi is now passing by, and this is a narrow way, so we're outside this narrow way. Many people were in the way that was hindering the extinguishing fire, but still a lot of others tried their best to douse water by pouring a lot of buckets of water. You see, the young men were trying their best. Rajiv got out of it, so it's the passage. I was not in the way, I was a little bit aside so that I could torch and help people get the light. And I also videoed, so the light from my video camera also helped it, so I was not in the way of that. So this man was tired of pouring all this water. So this is narrow path. Imdadul is getting out. Lots of people got in, and they saw in their bare eyes. So Mosquitoes really are very much troublesome, and because of these coils are used, 2 or 3 months ago, one family, 6 members of the family burned into ashes because of coil. Actually, the doors were locked. It was in the winter, so the doors and windows of that house were locked, and that's why. And somehow the problem with the gas kitchen. So maybe there was a leakage, or somehow uh, the oven was turned on. Maybe the gas was leaking out, and once at probably midnight, one family member tried to light up the coil, and it got all the fire sprayed, and 5 people from their family, the same family, burned to death. And after a long period of time, the last member of the family was also burned dead. He succumbed to his injuries. So we should be much more careful. Knowledge is very important. Knowledge plays a vital role when you light up a coil, when you help help the coil catch the fire. And sometimes it happens that the coil is put somewhere very near to the clothes, the straws, and all the combustible goods. And then once a little fire was caught, it spreads rapidly in all other areas. So yeah, it was really devastating when I got inside. I saw 2 cows were burnt, spot dead. They were lying there, and extinguishing work was going on in full swing. Lots of people there, and many of them were much helpful. They fetch a number of buckets of water from the nearby pond, and the cow was not happy because it was